I want to show you a plant that we have out here in one of our containers. Now, this is a succulent, and it's a winter tender plant. We have to bring this inside for the winter time. It's not going to overwinter. This is the Zulu Giant plant. This is native to the eastern part of South Africa, and as you can see, it's a succulent plant. It doesn't really have leaves. It has these big fleshy stems. You can see it's kind of four angled. There's like four flanges or wings to this stem. But the Zulu Giant is normally kind of a green color. You can see we've got a little bit of red and pinks up here. This is actually due to stress. It's kind of displaying some anthocyanin, some of that red pigment due to stress. And probably just needs to be potted up into a larger pot, and possibly it could have been getting a little bit too much water. We don't think about plants being stressed because they've been getting too much water, but with a succulent, a little bit of overwatering can cause it to show a little bit of stress. Now you can see the flower buds right here. You can see this one just getting ready to open there, just getting ready to burst forth. Right over here we've got another one. This one's a little bit closer, and those flower buds are interesting in that they're kind of twisted up on the top there. And right down below I've got an open flower that I want to show you, and I'm probably just going to pinch this one off here, and look at that. Isn't that impressive? Big starfish-like bloom, can be up to, gosh, 14 inches across, or maybe even longer from tip to tip. But you can see when those big inflated buds open, what they open up to, and just that intricate detail, those lines that kind of get closer and closer as you get to the center, and all those little purple hairs. It just makes it a brilliant flower. Now, if you open this up, you might say, oh, wow, look at that. And then if you get close on a warm, sunny day and you smell the flower, you might say, oh, wow, or something else, because another name for this plant is carrion flower. And carrion, of course, means dead things. So this flower actually smells like something dead. Even though it's this beautiful, it has a pretty pungent smell. And it has that bad smell for a specific reason. It's actually pollinated by flies. Flies come in, they smell that malodorous, dead type of smell. They go in and they get the pollen on their feet, and they fly off to another flower, and that's how the plant is pollinated. But another thing I want to show you about this carrion flower, it's in the same family as our butterfly weed, or Asclepidaceae. And if you looked at the flowers, you really wouldn't see much of a resemblance. But if you look close, you might. You can see right here we've got two flower buds that are nearing open. They've got five parts there, those sort of petal-like members of the parts of the flower there getting ready to open up. And sort of, to me, kind of reminds me a little bit of the bud of the carrion flower. So make a great house plant, keep it indoors during the winter, bring it out on the patio, and gives you these blooms that kind of smell strong, but they're outstanding in their beauty.